Hello, dear loves. It's Josie. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I wanted to take a moment to let you guys know that you are missing quite a bit of Facebook Live videos, and I also put messages out on my other social media platforms. And I want to take a moment to give you my social media links and my Facebook page and all this and that so you won't miss anything. It's very hard to work with YouTube. Streaming live videos on YouTube is difficult technically. I don't know why, but that's why I don't shoot very often on YouTube. Like a whole bunch of changes happen, so I just prefer Facebook. That is where I am the most active. But my Instagram is eccentric, XSINTRIK. There's messages posted there. Twitter is eccentric life, LYFE. And Facebook page is Eccentric Services, just like the YouTube channel. Just type that in and look for it. I go live very often on Facebook, okay? And I just wanted to take a moment to let you guys know this because you are missing a lot of videos because I can't fool with YouTube. I just can't. But other than that, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate it. And on to your video. Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Josie, and thank you for stopping by the Eccentric Services channel. Leo, these are your messages for November 2018. You've got conflict, self-expression, transmutation. Then you've got the Two of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and you've got the Four of Wands. The first thing that comes up is there's some conflict being ignored. Someone does not want to believe that there is conflict in a situation. Or it could be that you may be aware of the conflict, but you're still ignoring it because you don't have a solution. Now, with this self-expression, coupled with the King of Pentacles, you're being asked to express yourself in a diplomatic way. This combination is saying if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Some of you are in a leadership position where you're in charge of hiring and firing people, and you're in charge of a lot of people. So you have like major decisions to make on behalf of other people. There's contracts ending. There's new contracts being drawn up. You're not going to be able to make everybody happy. So for some of you who are needing to replace people and start new contracts with new people, Spirit is saying, think about what's best for the business. Don't think about like who you're trying not to hurt and trying to be friends with people. No. Take action based off of what you know is right. Okay? Don't allow what people are saying to sway your decision making, because you can't think about individual people. You've got to think about everybody as a whole. What is good for everyone, not just that one person. Okay? And with transmutation, of course, you're making decisions that affect people's lives, and some people are not going to like that, but you are going to need to transmute this energy. You are going to need to understand that, yes, they're going to talk about you. People are going to switch up on you. You're going to see their true colors. Take that as wisdom. You know, some of them are just speaking based off of anger, but some of them have probably felt this way the whole time. Either way it goes, you're going to be enlightened to how people really feel when they can't handle the fact that it's just business. Some of these people have been skating by, making promises that they can't keep. Okay? So that's the situation for some of you in a work environment. Okay? And this could apply to a personal situation too, especially when it comes to relationships. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any relationship where you're having to tell someone, you're having to give someone an ultimatum because you're tired of the conflict within a household. You're having to tell them, okay, either get your stuff together or you're going to have to leave. But you're not at the point where you've mustered up the courage to tell them because this is a person that you love. For some of you, your lease is coming up, or there's some kind of contract ending, and someone else is a part of that contract with you, and you're trying to figure out how to tell them that you don't want to continue a new contract with them, whether it be in an apartment, a car, something where there's paperwork attached. You no longer want to be partners with that person in this contract. And on top of that, you may be replacing that partner with someone else. And it's hard to tell them because you're either in conflict trying to get out of it, or you're trying to avoid conflict. But the best thing to do in these situations, especially when you're dealing with loved one, is just to come from integrity, tell the truth, let them express themselves however they want, but don't take it personal, and move forward with this contract. You are looking out for your highest good, and therefore everybody else around you will benefit from it. This is a situation where you have to understand that you're going from, I have to be miserable in order to make everybody else happy, to I'm in charge of my own life, and when I'm happy, everybody else is happy. You're going from here to here. I'm hearing something about the fruits of your labor. So for some of you, being at the end of this contract is actually a good thing, because it could be a project too. You're going to be able to harvest, and then you're going to be able to take some of that harvest and put it into whatever the next project is. So that's a good thing. With this hand chakra right here, this is a message to watch who you are giving to. Make sure that you're not encouraging codependence. Okay? It's not the fact that you're giving, it's who you are choosing to help that you may need to reevaluate, because there may be some things going on that you don't see. Some of you Leos, particularly female energy, however that is being expressed, are being called to speak up for yourself, because you're missing opportunities due to you not being assertive. Okay? This is assertion right here with Mars and the throat chakra. Not aggression, but assertion. Okay? I feel like somebody's being taken advantage of, whether you're a college student or you're in a corporate environment. Someone's always coming to you, like you may have a degree, you may have a doctorate, but somebody's treating you like you work in the mailroom. And it's kind of like they have this tactic. They have a tactic to where they keep having you do certain stuff just because you're nice. You know, they keep giving you these tasks, these empty tasks, to take up whatever time they can take up of yours, to give them more time to try to like take your spot or be better than you in some kind of way. So pay attention to that. What is that? I'm hearing Hangroves, Hangroves. I'm not sure what that means though. Hangroves. I don't know if that's a last name or actually like a place or a thing. I have no idea. You see this water. I don't know how well y'all are seeing these cards, but this water is still, there's no oxygen in it. It's just there. It's just flat. It's placid. Nothing can thrive there. And that's why you've got Mars here saying you need to make moves. Because the longer you stay here, the more negativity will grow, just like bacteria or mold. Okay? Some of you need to be more active. You're being called to be more active, because if you think you have a weak immune system or whatever, honestly, that's it's just because you're not as active as you used to be. That's all. With this Mars energy here too, a lot of you are being called to ground yourself, to do grounding activities. Some of you may have issues with anger that you've been having to work on. I feel like family members are triggering you because you're caring way too much about what other people are thinking or how they see you or whatever their opinions are about you and what you're doing with your life. You don't need to seek validation from others. And I feel like that's something that you're going to have to work on diligently. As long as it's something that you want, you're the authority. You see what I mean? Some of you are in particular situations where there's a teacher situation, right? There's a mentor or teacher or something that's taking advantage of your vulnerability. I don't know how they're doing it, but there's someone that is supposed to be a mentor or a teacher that's taking advantage of your vulnerability. They may be charging you way more than they need to. Something. And remember, with these readings, it can go, the energy can be coming from you. You can be doing these things, or it can be coming to you, or it could be about somebody that you know. Okay? With the King of Pentacles, you're dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay. The Two of Swords represents Gemini energy. And with these coupled, there's a huge theme of communication, blockages in communication. You may have someone charging into your life that you blocked or you haven't talked to in a while, to wanting to come and do things with you. But understand, you have your own foundation. It's your choice whether you want to allow this person back into your life, but just make sure that their actions match their words, okay? Some of you may actually be energy healers, and you may be looking into the healing arts, the energetic healing arts, whether it's Qigong, Reiki, there's a lot of them. It could even be pranic healing. Well, that looks like all I have for you for November. I thank you so much for watching, Leos. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't visited my Facebook page, please visit it at Eccentric Services. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful November.